when God was giving talent, balls were just too late. So they try to put me down, but it makes me more ambitious. Success is sweet, but revenge is so delicious. Haters gonna hate.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we're going to have Nidalee, Tryndamere, Varus, Janna, and Hecarim versus the blue team, who has Elise, Talon, Jayce, Blitzcrank, and Vayne. So at the top lane, we're going to have a nice friendly matchup between the Tryndamere and Jayce. Now, Tryndamere mains top, while Jayce mains AD carry, so neither of them are really going to have a huge advantage, although in my personal opinion, from watching SilSol's, he typically is always top with Healing Knight, or at least he was in Season 2. But Tryndamere's only been played by this person 6 times, where Jayce has been played by this person 12 times. I really think I'm going to have to give the advantage strictly to SilSol's because of the fact that Tryndamere's a little bit on the OP side right now. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to just give it to him, just a little bit of the edge. Then if we go into the mid lane, we're going to have Nidalee versus Talon. Now, Nidalee mains mid, while Talon also mains mid, so no one has a big advantage there. Nidalee's been played by this person 81 times, where Talon's been played by this person 585 times, which is a ridiculous amount of games to play with the champion. I think I'm just going to root for the Talon anyway, just because he has a lot of experience, and I would really like to see Talon smash some faces. So, definitely going to go for the Talon on this one. But if we transition into the jungle, we're going to have a nice matchup with Hecarim and Elise. Hecarim mains jungle, while Elise mains AD carry. So this is going to give Hecarim quite a big advantage. That and the fact that Hecarim's been played by this person 233 times, where Elise has only been played by this person 10 times. Definitely going to give the advantage to Hecarim in this one. As for the AD carries in the bottom lane, we're going to have Varus versus Vayne. Now, Varus mains AD carry, and so does Vayne, so no one's going to have a real big advantage here. Varus has been played by this person 65 times, where Vayne's been played by this person only 19 times, so definitely going to give the advantage to Seeiya the King on Varus. That, and he's also duo queuing with his support Janna. That is going to prove to be extremely beneficial. So Ickenyu and Seeiya the King, I believe, will definitely win this bottom lane matchup. But if you add up all the wins and losses between all the players in this game, you'll see that the red team has a 54.76% chance of winning on average, where the blue team has a 55.57% chance of winning on average. So it's in favor of the blue team by about 0.8. So let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. Hey, what's up, everyone? Strider's back with another episode of the Diamond League, here with some amazing players once again. The first time we've seen SilSol's in a very, very long time. I have no idea where he's been, but we tracked him down finally, so that's nice. Also been an extremely long time since we've seen a Talon. So Insoy, I don't believe I'm familiar with him. Thyak, he was around a lot in Season 2. So I don't know what's happened to him recently. He might have just been busy with school or something like that. It seems to be a pretty common thing, and right around summer, which is like nowish, a lot more players have been able to play. So it actually looks like Insoy is in his Best 5 series for Challenger League, which is very interesting because right now he's 2-0, and then he's playing Talon, which still to me is a very interesting choice. It's definitely not a popular choice by any stretch of the imagination. And I don't know if he's going to end up going top or if he's going to go mid. That is going to be the next question, and it's going to be the same question with Tryndamere. We've seen quite a few AD Tryndameres lately. It's pretty OP right now. I haven't actually watched the new patch preview yet. I know that just recently came out, probably within about a couple hours of me filming this particular video. So I will get a chance to do that here in a little bit. No, I probably would have expected a little bit more aggression. Oh no, Vayne getting caught out of position. She's most likely going to have to flash out of this. That is a lot of CC. No, she just does it. Ooh. Just does the tumble, and the barrier does not have to flash. But Varus, on the other hand, does end up flashing. That is not good for him. So even though he was up, in that he had the advantage the whole time, just took a ton of damage off of Vayne. He was the one that ended up using his flash. And that kind of sucks for him because now he's at a pretty big disadvantage. Then again, I mean, barrier is still very effective when it comes to surviving. But oh, looks like everybody on the blue team kind of missed their abilities on those wolves there. Especially, yeah. I mean, the Spiderling does last for a while, so that's not a huge deal or anything. But the damage that comes out from Talon could have been a lot more significant, since it does hit twice and does do a pretty decent amount of damage. Ooh, Blitzcrank is going to go for a grab. That is the big question. Ooh, Blitzcrank's actually going to go mid. Oh, he goes for the grab and just barely misses it. But unfortunately, did not use or did not force a flash or anything like that. Which is yeah, it's depressing when that happens. You always try so hard, especially with Blitzcrank, to force out a flash. If they know they can't dodge her, they just don't react in time, forcing the flash afterwards. It's always really good to see, but okay, so Nidalee will be going mid and Tryndamere up top going against the Jayce. And that's probably kind of what I expected. The silence coming out from Talon is really going to help stop the mobility from Nidalee. It may only be for a second and a half, I believe, maybe 2 seconds, but it will still be very beneficial. Ooh, and a huge initiation coming out from Hecarim, and he has that red buff. That's going to slow him down quite a bit. And the last crit coming out from Tryndamere, easily going to be able to pick up that kill. And Nidalee is just throwing on those auto attacks as much as possible, actually harassing down Talon quite a bit. Red team is at the top. Oh no, there's a little bit of action going in mid, but it looks like there's going to be a disengage really quickly. Hecarim and Elise are both kind of dueling it out right between each other, and she gets some poison on him. And now, oh my gosh, Janna actually flashed after the Vayne when she flashed as well. Nothing came of it though, so that's a little bit disappointing. That kind of sucks. Varus did not have his flash up yet, so he was not going to be able to flash after that. She could have flashed and exhausted, but there would have been no reason. That would have been 2 summoners used for absolutely no reason. But great job by Vayne. I mean, wasting Janna's flash. Ooh, nice though coming out from Varus. Is he going to get a proc on the Blight stack? One more. Yep, that's going to be exhausted. Piercing arrow. Boop. And he gets the grab on his way down and stuns up, but unfortunately doesn't go in the tower range. The cocoon does land. She is on the hunt. She does have the slow. Elise doing a great job. Yes, she is able to pick it up. And now she's going directly onto Janna. Janna's on the retreat. Janna should be able to disengage even though she doesn't have any mana. And yes, she will be able to get away just in time. But killing down Varus was definitely the bigger goal. So leaving Janna alone for the most part is perfectly fine. Absolutely fine. We don't really care about Janna. I mean, of course we care about her because she's an enemy, but well, we don't care about shutting her out from CS and stuff like that because it's not 100% necessary. Those auto attacks from Elise are still actually doing quite a bit just with that red buff. Vayne is now in the top lane going against the Hecarim. Hecarim's just going to run out of there without any problems. And we will have Jayce going in bottom lane. Wow, it seems like he could not go up against this Tryndamere as much. And wow, that is going to be a huge initiation. Tryndamere is going on, destroys the barrier of Vayne, and now Vayne is in a bad position, ends up dying. And that is just embarrassing. I do not feel that that was a viable swap at all, since Vayne is under-farmed as well as under-experienced. I really just don't think that was a smart move by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, she does have... she has the Condemn to back him off from the spinning. Wow. That was a nice grab, I suppose. Yeah, she has the Condemn to stop him from his spinning slash, but even still, it's just not enough. It's not even close to enough, and that's spammable. Ooh, nice grab landing on Varus, gonna knock him up, but he's gonna get shielded. Jayce is nowhere to be found. He's way behind, gets knocked up by Janna's tornado, and they're gonna completely disengage. The piercing arrow does actually land on to Blitzcrank, and he goes down below half health. At this point, the blue team just seems very discombobulated. They're not coordinated. They're not really, I don't know, they're not doing what I feel that they have the capabilities of doing. Again, a nice condemn into the wall, getting the stun, but it's not really going to do too much. Tryndamere can just continuously heal himself. And even though it's ranged versus melee, is so much spammable gap closers, and Talon is actually doing a pretty good job against Nidalee, but Nidalee also can heal herself pretty heavily. And that was a massive blue steal actually coming out from Hecarim. Another really great play. Counter jungling already coming out from the red team, and Nidalee's spears are clearly whittling down Talon's life. Talon is not going to survive very much longer. He will have to recall. Nidalee may try to get a little bit of a spear. And wow, the Shock Blast and Acceleration Gate combo is not even doing that much damage to Janna. She did have a shield, but even then, she's just tanking it. Which is, I mean, it's more power to her, but... Vayne may be starting to get a little bit hang of this matchup between her and Tryndamere. But again, Tryndamere can just continuously heal, and that's what makes him very overpowered right now. It makes it very difficult to just whittle him away, I guess you could say. And that's pretty much what the meta is revolved around at a high-level play. He does have a slow. He's going to be able to put on some crazy auto attacks, build up that rage, and do everything he can. A nice spear once again. And, ooh, the silence coming out. Nidalee actually pops the barrier, and now Talon is running away with the invisibility from his ultimate. Vayne doing as much damage as she can still, but it's not going to be enough. Talon spamming his abilities as much as possible as well. Right now, Tryndamere is doing a phenomenal job. 68 CS with 2 kills already, and I believe he was the one that got first blood. So he just has absolutely huge advantage. Hecarim coming in from the back. He knows that the ultimate is down, and that is a really easy kill for them, with the Onslaught of Shadows especially. And that is going to be 2 Silver Bolt procs for Vayne, doing some nice damage to Tryndamere, but it's just not enough. She still doesn't have the sustain to really just fight him one-on-one right there. He can continuously just build up his rage and then heal, build up his rage and then heal. Ooh, Janna in a pretty bad position. She's initiating pretty heavily, but they don't have any backup, so I don't know what that's all about. And a nice grab actually landing on a Janna, getting her stuck in tower range for 1 or 2 auto attacks, doing a great job actually throwing down the ignite as well. Janna goes super low, but she is level 7. She does have her ultimate up. She could potentially just heal in that corner if she wants to, but she may just bait out something. Nice grab coming up, and that is really, wow, he actually missed that acceleration with the Shock Blast, and well, she's gonna get flashed on as well. Is anything gonna happen from this? Just, oh, Shock Blast, and yes, that is just gonna be a couple more auto attacks. Finishing up Vayne, or sorry, finishing up Janna, and Vayne actually being on her back foot now, but trying to do a little bit to Tryndamere. That is gonna reduce her attack damage. You have to remember that he does have his Undying Rage, and he should be able to finish that up pretty easily. And yeah, that is going to be a nice heal for him, and he's going to easily get away from that. So SilSol found his new champion, apparently. He doesn't need his Ignite heal anymore. His Ignite heal champions are no longer necessary. Tryndamere. Oh no, Hecarim coming in, gets the onslaught of shadows. Ooh, nice flash coming out from Talon. Beautiful escape coming out from him. Tryndamere now tied with Nidalee for CS at 96 at the 11, almost 12-minute mark, but he also does have 3 kills. This is basically skyrocketing him ahead of this Jayce, up by 1,000 gold already, almost has a BF sword ahead of this Jayce, which could be extremely detrimental. Mainly just, yeah, it's so dangerous. It's going to be bad because Tryndamere is still one of the champions that if you get fed with Tryndamere, it is almost impossible to stop you. Oh, a nice little bit. Janna actually gets knocked back into the tower range, takes a little bit of damage, and the Shock Blast Acceleration Blade Sniper actually destroying Janna out there. Beautiful hammer smash face from Jayce, followed in by the snipe. Jayce really needed that kill. He's a little bit behind right now. Ooh, those spiders are really starting to tank those really nasty spears coming out. And now Vayne is in a really tough position. Gets a nice condemn. It actually does not stun. It was so close to stunning down that Tryndamere, but it just was not quite there. And with nobody else there, as well as 0 ward coverage from the blue team on that top river. I mean, there's 2 wards on the blue team's map right now, and it's almost nothing. It's a 1 at Dragon, and then 1 at the bottom brush, bottom lane. So blue team is getting completely outclassed as far as wards go, just in general, because Hecarim's just been able to go in and get as many assists as he wants. I mean, he's wasted flashes. He's gotten 3 assists. And there's just been 0 punishment, like literally 0 punishment on his. He's up in farm as well, so it makes it even worse. He knows exactly, like they have wards everywhere, so they're able to see if the blue team puts down wards. And they're starting to take control over the bottom. And the red team looks like they are going to start going after this dragon. And this should be a pretty easy dragon for them, but it looks like they may get chased around. A nice stun coming out from that. Ooh, the silver bolt procs from Vayne are just really wrecking this Tryndamere. But Tryndamere, like I said, he does have that auto attack reduction. She's going to throw down her ultimate to get that movement speed, and this could be very bad. Gets another stun, and oh, this is not going to be good. He does have his Undying Rage on now, and he is going to be able to get it, and oh, he gets the heal off as well. This is a dangerous situation. Talon's trying to cut him off. Is it going to happen, though? That is the big question. He just has too much mobility. No mana, so much mobility. Ooh, really nice shock blast. But it's not going to be enough. Blue team is now pressuring down this bottom tower as hard as they can. They need to try to make up for something. I mean, they did lose that top tower of theirs, so if they can get down this one as well, that would be very, very good for them. And Nidalee looks like she's gonna, yep, she does successfully take down that middle tower. So now it's 2 towers to 0. Ooh, another nice Shock Blast Acceleration Gate combo from Jayce. I think I'm just gonna call it the Acceleration Blast or Shock Gate. I haven't decided which one sounds better. Leave it in the comment section below. Ooh, a nice ultimate coming from Varus. Varus could just be going in for a little bit of harass, but Nidalee throws out a spear, just barely misses, and the grab misses as well as the cocoon. Blue team is missing all of their important skill shots, so this is a very dangerous situation. Elise is going to go directly onto Janna, even though she's already expired her ultimate, or expended her ultimate, and that is a bad place for them to be in. Our blue team was able to pick up 2 kills, and that was a 2-for-1 exchange. Ooh, almost sniped out that Nidalee once again. And wow, a huge amount of damage coming out from that Ionic Spark, and the Flash Forced. Is it going to be enough? Oh no! Yeah, he did have to use his Undying Rage. He probably could have just stayed in there and got the last auto attack from it, in my opinion. But a great job by Vayne. I mean, she had to use everything. She had to use her ult, she had to use her flash, she had to use her condemn. It was just every single thing that she had in her arsenal to stop that Tryndamere. And at this point, I mean, the blue team's just continuously losing. I mean, they're starting to come back in kills, which is really nice of them, but they're still getting pushed out of like every single lane. Beautifully timed shield from Janna every time, just absorbing the acceleration blasts. And the blue team is not giving up on this bottom tower. They really want it. They need the gold. Clearly they need the gold. Tryndamere's going for this bottom tower. He just gets a couple quick auto attacks on it. Doesn't really have to worry. And I don't know if he's going to go after anything else, though. Oh, a really nice sniped spear coming out from Nidalee. I don't know if anything else is going to happen from that. Oh, beautiful spear followed by the slow from Tryndamere. This could be a beautiful execution. Yeah, that is a absolute slaughter. Really good combo from there. And, oh, Nidalee ends up having to flash through the wall. Gets a nice spear onto Vayne. And, wow, Tentacle Rape actually doesn't end up landing on anybody else. And, oh, Onslaught of Shadows doesn't quite finish it up. Ooh, but he gets it with the last bit of auto attack. And, oh, nice flash coming out from Varus. He's able to just barely get out of there. But Tryndamere is in the middle of the fight, and he is not giving up. He is ready to kill some people, and a beautiful pop-up coming out from Janna. And that's going to be a finished kill. Blue team did finally pick up that bottom tower. Granted, it was from the minions, but they did get the tower. They had to... I mean, 3 of them had to die from it, but... at least they got it. It's a step in the right direction. I don't think it was quite worth it, though. Now Vayne is just going after Nidalee. Nidalee, again, she's one of those champions that can continuously heal herself, so she can get into quite a pickle, get in, get some CS, and then get out as much. But oh my gosh, that spear! Nidalee at this point, she just needs to completely destroy her. But now it's the support fight between Blitzcrank and Janna. This could be a bad situation. And now the ultimate coming out from town isn't going to be enough. Janna throws out. Oh no, the shield isn't going to be enough. And Janna does not have her ultimate up to save her at all either. Tryndamere is now in a very tough position. Gets grabbed by Blitzcrank. He throws out his Youmuu's Ghostblade. He's going to do as much as he can with the Undying Rage. And he does end up killing it. He gets hit by the cocoon, but it's not going to be enough. Wow. Wow, he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna die, so I'm just gonna keep going. This is the reason I really like Tryndamere, is because they can just go balls deep and they really don't care. And once again, Elise getting completely caught out by 2 members of the red team. Not really getting much assistance from Jayce. Jayce tried to do a little bit of poke action going there, but it really wasn't gonna happen. And bam, that is a very, very legendary Tryndamere. Hecarim has just been a part of so many fights as well. He himself has been part of half the fights. Tryndamere alone has gotten 10 of the kills, 10 out of 16, and holy cow, Talon just obliterated that Varus, and now Hecarim is going balls deep into the... Oh, I don't know, this may be getting pretty close to a surrender vote. I mean, they're 8,000 gold behind. The blue team is 8,000 gold behind. Tryndamere is 1 versus 1ing the Jayce right now. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. She did throw out her ultimate, and now Tryndamere is just doing whatever he wants. Yes, he does have his ultimate up, and he gets the last 2 auto attacks for the kill. Nidalee, in the meantime, picks up Talon as well. Oh, she actually misses that spear. And nope, she's going to jump through the wall. That was actually a pretty nice play. Good job from Nidalee. It just doesn't seem as if this game is going to last too much longer. The blue team has kind of lost a lot of their hope. Nidalee chasing down this Jayce at very low HP. Oh, the spear just barely misses. Ooh, it's a nice try, but Jayce is not falling for it. Jayce knew that she was still going to be around and that she was just going to try to throw something through the wall. Ooh, Cocoon landing on Nidalee right underneath the tower. She throws out the spear, does miss once again. Now Tryndamere in the middle of the fight with Talon. Talon's going balls deep directly onto Nidalee. And wow, that is going to be another kill on the Tryndamere. Oh, Onslaught of Shadows lands onto 2 members. But Hecarim ends up going down, and so does Tryndamere. Very unfortunate. Tryndamere did not have his ultimate on that one. And the red team is on their back foot now. That is a 2-for-2 exchange, but definitely came in favor of the blue team there because Tryndamere dying was a massive, massive gold spike that the blue team just got. Although it doesn't show it, they're still down by about 8,000 gold. It still does help. I definitely don't see the Talon surrendering at all, especially when you're in a promotion series to get into Challenger. I really, really do not see that happening at all, and it's probably good. I mean, you never know what can happen, but 23 minutes in, 9,000 gold behind, I'm going to be very worried. And ooh, and the grab actually just barely missed Hecarim in the midst. Is he going to be able to do anything else? He throws it out, and oh, beautiful, beautiful flash with that, and Elise is going hardcore on the Varus. Varus throws out the hail of arrows just to get the slow, and now Elise goes right back onto him with the repel. He just barely goes down before Elise falls down. They exchange blows for the finishing kill. And Jayce ends up falling down.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And this is most likely going to be a very free Baron. There's not really anything anybody in the blue team can do. In the meantime, while they're getting Baron, Tryndamere ends up just taking out that tower, and oh, he gets grabbed just at the edge of it. Is he going to be able to get away? No, he does not. Even with the heal, beautiful play from the blue team being able to take him out. And that grab was 100% needed in order to pick that up, as well as the condemn back. But the red team now has Baron completely uncontested. Nice grab coming down onto Janna. And she does throw out the ultimate, and Blitzcrank is on the wrong side of the fence. Ooh, an onslaught of shadows through the wall just to clean it up. Hecarim does end up going down, and ooh, spear gets tanked out by... Oh, this is not a good situation for anybody on the red team to be in. Vayne isn't fed, but she has enough CS and enough kills and enough items to really do some damage. Varus does end up picking up Elise and gets Jayce as well. That is going to be the double kill. Is he going to be able to pick up anything else? That is the question. No, Vayne is definitely going to flash over that wall. Really great pickup for Vayne there. Or sorry, for Varus. Blah, blah, blah. Varus picking up the double kill is pretty huge. He was not doing all that great. His score was just mediocre at best. But that double kill really did help him out, and it gave him the gold that he needed to get some items. Ooh, a nice grab actually landing onto Tryndamere. Now Blitzcrank really needs to run away, and wow! That was like 2 auto attacks from the Youmuu's Ghostblade, and that's all that was required. That static shiv was just so OP right now on Tryndamere. And that is a down inhibitor. Oh, see, it's like 1 spinning slash and an auto attack takes her down to almost half HP, and then he gets the spinning slash up one more time, and is it going to be enough? Wow, gets the double kill. Beautiful play once again, and SilSol's is just going ape shit right now. Now, are they going to go for the game winning, or are they going to go for another inhibitor? That's a big question. It looks like they're going to go for the Nexus towers. Tryndamere, he does pop his ultimate, and he will end up dying from the ignite. Oh no, oh no, Talon gets a kill, but that is going to be him falling right away. That's a double kill for him, and the red team is going to finish it up. Game was very entertaining, although it was quite one-sided. It was still entertaining, and I did enjoy it. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and of course, you know, congratulations to the red team and GG to the blue team. And if you guys have any requests for champions or players that you want to see, make sure to let me know in the comments section below, or send me a private message. And definitely, if you know anybody that is in Diamond 1 caliber and specializes in a particular champion, I would like to snag an interview, so of course let me know if you have those kind of hookups. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.